So you have now officially lived longer in the United States than Brazil. Do you think being an immigrant in the United States is easy?
For Trump? Well, he's formally declaring his re-election bid on the same issue he began with, targeting immigration, and in this new statement, threatening to deport millions.
ICE.
Fatal shooting by ICE of two men.
Two immigrants were
23-year-old U.S. citizen.
A 25-year-old father.
Right, 26-year-old man.
A 37-year-old Minneapolis man.
28-year-old Juan Jario Coronilla Duran.
Ruben Ray Martinez.
Johann Sebastian Guerrero.
Lorenzo Salgado Araujo. And he has been killed, and he was the wrong man.
This land is your land, and this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you, for you. This land was made for me.
What started as the promise of illegal criminals being taken off our lands turned into an inhumane, racially targeted enforcement that murdered innocent civilians on the streets. My empathy and anger for my own community turned into fear and panic for my own parents. It didn't matter that they were legal, and it didn't matter that they had papers. What is criminal in the eyes of these people are the accents they carry in their speech. This is a picture of my father, André Luiz Borges de Rezende, at 23, just a few months before he emigrated to the US from Brazil. There's nothing anymore, no form of paper and no proof of citizenship that could prevent his name from being another innocent ICE victim headline. Not in this America. My dad left for the United States in search of endless opportunities and a stronger future than what Brazil could have provided. He graduated college, packed his bags, and left his parents and 3 siblings behind in Brazil, while entering a foreign country with no English, $100 in his pockets, and his dreams.
I left Brazil on June 18th, 2000, and I landed in Newark, New Jersey on June 19th of the same year. Within me, I had this magnetic pulse of coming here since I was a little kid. I don't know why. And so I finished my college, and 6 months later I was here. I had that feeling, well, if I was here before. It felt like home, returning home. I don't know how to explain it. I remember arriving in Boston and I was hungry. They took me to Dunkin' Donuts and I had my first blueberry muffin and I fell in love with it.
Tonight, a Brazilian family is seeking asylum here in central Ohio, now without a present father. He's behind bars at the Butler County Jail after being detained by ICE.
From a migrant from Brazil who was detained for months.
A former intelligence chief from Brazil has been detained by ICE in Orlando.
Using a Portuguese translator, he says he slept on the floor, barely had food, and his
Where are you from? You got a little bit of an accent.
I was born in Brazil.
Oh, that's cool.
You wouldn't believe how bad these people are. These aren't people. These are animals. And we're taking them out of the country at a level and at a rate that's never happened before. The Democrats say, please don't call them animals. They're humans. I said, no, they're not humans. They're not humans. They're animals.
Do you think being an immigrant in the United States is easy?
I think the right question to ask is it hard to be an American today? I have no idea why the word immigrant, it is a synonym of something so bad nowadays, as if it was a bad thing. Racism, people looking down on me or stuff like that. Sometimes I didn't even realize. I never saw myself as I was out of society, trying to get in the society. Like I always felt that I belonged. That's why I never saw myself as an immigrant, even though I am one. And for the first time, I feel like I don't belong. It's weird. Now that I am, I feel that I'm not. I think some bad people in power politicians in power, I think they try to divide us. I don't think this is a conversation to have an immigrant or not a non-immigrant. There are criminals and non-criminals. It doesn't matter where they are from. I am an American. I'm from South America, but I am an American. I would not bow my head just because I was born abroad. I mean, no way, no freaking way. What's the opposite way? I don't know why they're targeting Latinos. We are the hardest working people here. We produce a lot. Now, I question myself now, is this the place I want to be? I don't know where we're heading to as a society, as a people, and we are forgetting our own story, our roots, how this country was built, the feeling of belonging. I believe the feeling of belonging is living, interacting with my neighbors, my co-workers, just living every day.
Lord, I'm one, Lord, I'm two, Lord, I'm three, Lord, I'm four, Lord, I'm 500 miles from my home. 500 miles, 500 miles, 500